Let me just tell you how disgusting this behavior is, because I would never ever do this to somebody, no matter how you vote, what you voted for, who you voted for. I do not care. I would never ever act like this. I was literally at dinner with my family and a family friends, and I'm wearing my Trump hat. That's who I voted is. And I had someone come up to me, and he was sitting at a big table, I don't know, a large party of like maybe 12 people, comes up to me and he said, "Can I ask why you voted for that person and why you're wearing that hat?" And I said, "I voted for him because it was my right, just like whoever you voted for was your right," assuming already that he votes opposite of me. He said, "Okay, well, I'll be honest, I voted for him too, but a bunch of people at my table hate Trump." And I said, "Okay, that's fine. That's their right." And he goes, "But a lot of them said that they would pay me $50 if you would let me flip his hat off of your head." And he goes, "So can I do that? Can I flip your hat off of your head?" And I looked at him and I said, "You cannot." And I looked.
He didn't vote for Trump at all. That's the pitch that he used in order to come over there and embarrass her. I think that liberals and people that are Democrats, a lot of times, most of them, not all, but most of them are incredibly intolerable. And they are some of the most dividing, evil, ugly, disrespectful type of people that I've ever personally interacted with in my entire life.
Over and I have a whole table, and this is grown adults, by the way, multiple grown adults who allegedly are now saying that they are nurses and doctors and blah blah blah, as if that gives them a green light to act like that. So they are sitting there and staring at me, so I decided to look at them, and I blew them a kiss because I did not allow him to
At least you're
flip the
telling the
hat off
truth.
of my head, which I think is like so invasive and so inappropriate. Mind you, I had my 8-year-old son at dinner with me.
What made him think that she was going to say, "Yeah, so you can get $50, you can flip this off of my head"? I don't even believe that that is what his true intention was to get $50. I think that this was a way for him to come over there and confront her about who she voted for and why she was in favor of Trump. That's what I believe. I think that the reason that he was coming over there was that he really wanted to say something about her, because it's something about that red hat that triggered people. That red hat is a representation of something that bothers people. I wore it to a Pistons game, and people either loved it or they absolutely hated it. But the people that said that they got to get away from me because I was wearing it, they still my friends to this day, though, right? They just didn't want to be embarrassed in front of their friends.